ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you here to Central Illinois Sports. We are live on the campus of Beardstown High School tonight for night number 2 of the Beardstown Tiger Classic. 3 games in the books on Monday. We've got 3 coming up for you here tonight. They should all be dandy contests, and we're so glad you're settling in on a beautiful Tuesday evening here on Thanksgiving week. We hope you are getting ready for the holiday festivities with your friends and family, and we're so glad you've chosen to join us here tonight. You are watching the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. First up, coming up tonight, it's the Hartsburg-Emden Stags in their season opener. They'll be taking on the Rushville Industry Rockets, who suffered a loss last night. We'll tell you about both of these teams and get you ready for tonight's first contest of 3 here from Beardstown. You're watching live on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show here on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
Seed selection is one of the important decisions required to achieve yield goals. Logan Agri-Service represents top seed lines in the industry like Lewis Hybrids, Stein Seed, and AgriGold, and focuses on products developed to meet or exceed our customers' expectations. Sit down with one of our experienced local seed experts who will work with you to help select top-producing corn hybrids and soybean varieties tailored for your specific soils and fertility levels. Or visit us online at loganag.com. Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cashcom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3.
Between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that, it looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
We welcome you back here live on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Great Rivers Bank with locations in Pittsfield, Barry, Liberty, and Hannibal, here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC and equal housing lender here at Great Rivers Bank. We are getting you ready for game 1 of 3 tonight here from Beardstown. It's the Hartsburg-Emden Stags taking on the Rushville Industry Rockets. This is the Rockets' second contest this week as they fell 53-22 last night to the West Central Cougars. Started off fairly hot, had a little bit of a lead against the talented West Central squad, but unfortunately the Zach Evans show took over. He finished with 20 points last night as the Cougars were able to start to pull away in the fourth quarter. We've seen this Rockets offense stumble a little bit. They like to work the ball into Bennett Freetag. They did not get to do that a lot last night because of the defensive Chance Little. We're seeing a lot of new role players stepping into the starting lineup here this season, including Jordan McGinnis, Scott Norton, and others for Tyler Crumb's crew. Defensively, this team works hard. That's a staple of Rushville Industry basketball and Rushville Industry athletics in general. Hard-nosed kids who work hard all the time, and we expect to see that here again tonight. Rushville Industry will round out pool play coming up tomorrow night. They'll take on Unity at 5 p.m. So they get the early game tonight, get the early game tomorrow, and then they'll get the rest until Saturday's crossover championship matchups. You're watching the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We will tell you a little bit more coming up about the Hartsburg-Emden Stags here after a few minutes of sponsor ads from the wonderful people who bring you high school basketball all winter long here on Central Illinois Sports.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops, quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Welcome you back here to Central Illinois Sports and the Great Rivers Bank pregame show as we get you ready for Hartsburg-Emden taking on Rushville Industry. And we tell you a little bit about this Hartsburg-Emden squad. This is their first game of the week here at Beardstown. An 8-21 finish last year, 3-4 record in the Tomahawk Conference. They did win 3 of their last 6 games to wrap up the regular season. They took an 8th place finish out of this tournament last year. A regional quarterfinal loss to the Brown County Hornets wrapped up their year last year. There are only 9 kids on this roster. Of course, Hartsburg-Emden's not a big school. Only about 70 kids enrolled from grades 9 through 12. That doesn't stop this program in this school district from having some nice athletes. Their girls volleyball squad made it all the way down to the state championship game where they defeated by Galena here a couple of weeks ago. A very talented group of volleyball athletes, and this group of basketball players may be hoping to follow in the footsteps here and get things off on the right foot for the winter season. You're going to see some kids return here in the Doolin kid, the Whitted boys, and Evan Cross, who is a senior. On the inside, you've also got some guys like Peyton Swinford, Carson Zinzer, and more that help round out Matt Neville's roster here. You're going to expect to see these guys go up and down the floor if they're anything like last year. They like to push out in transition, but they also like to run some half-court offense. They were able to get things going in half-court offense. The only problem, the big bugaboo we saw from this team last year was just too many turnovers to really give themselves an opportunity to stay competitive in this tournament, and we'll see how they handle it coming here into the next year. Scores from last night: West Central defeated Rushville 53-22 in the opener. Augusta Southeastern minus Danny Stevens, who has now graduated and went down to the friendly confines of Mizzou. Maybe surprised everyone a little bit. Came out and rolled over Brown County 56-39. And Beardstown, the host school, defeated the Galesburg sophomore squad in the nightcap 54-37 to get their tournament efforts off on the right foot here in their own school. We are going to step away for a couple of minute break. When we get back, we'll get you ready for the start of game number 1 of 3 here tonight. It's the Hartsburg-Emden Stags and the Rushville Industry Rockets. You're watching it all live here on Central Illinois Sports.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
I'm not sure if there's a better checking account around.
We will pay the highest checking account interest rate that we have right now.
It is a very generous 4.07 APY.
As far as ID Secure goes,
it gives you protection with credit monitoring.
So the peace of mind of that's very nice.
Well, let's get you ready for tonight's first basketball game. Starting lineups tonight brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. From snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs, no other place has it all like your local Farm and Home Supply. Go see the guys for their big Black Friday deals coming up here this week. Let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. First for the Rushville Industry Rockets, 6-24 record last year, 0-1 on the early campaign here in 2023. Starting at one guard, a freshman, number 2 is Carter Freetag. At a guard, a junior, number 3, Jordan McGinnis. At the forward, the junior, number 4 is Bennett Freetag. At point guard, a senior, number 20 is Scott Norton. And at the swing guard, a junior, number 34, Reed Freetag. It is Freetag, McGinnis, Freetag, Norton, and Freetag for Tyler Crumb's Rushville Industry Rockets. We'll keep them all straight as we can for you here tonight. Starting lineup for the for the Hartsburg-Emden Stags here tonight. At one guard, a senior, number 20, Jace Whitted. At guard, a senior, number 22, Noah Doolin. At sophomore forward, number 24, Peyton Swinford. A junior guard, number 32, is Carson Zinzer. And at center, the senior, number 44, is Evan Cross. It'll be Whitted, Doolin, Swinford, Zinzer, and Cross for Race Sherwood's Hartsburg-Emden Stags. We are ready to rock and roll here tonight. We hope you are too. We are a little shorthanded here tonight on the Central Illinois sports staff. And when I say shorthanded, I mean it's a party of one. So if we get a little behind on the scoreboard or maybe where the camera angle is, we apologize multiple times in advance. It's going to be Cross lining up against McGinnis here at the center circles. We get ready to rock and roll, and the basketball will come down to the Stags to start things off here tonight. With the basketball, Zinzer tries to get it quickly into Cross. Now back out to Whitted in the corner. Top of the key ball. Now they get it back over now to Carson Zinzer. Cross-court pass. Gets the basketball. Now they get it to Cross at the free throw line. Back out Whitted. 3-ball on the way is good. Jace Whitted knocks down the first 3 of the night here. And the Stags are off to an early 3-0 lead. Just underway in this one here on Central Illinois Sports. Basketball now in the hands of Rushville Industry as they look to try to get it down into the hands of Freetag. That was Reed Freetag in the short corner, no good. Now it's Norton up high. Now they dish it back down into Freetag. Freetag goes up against Cross. Won't get it, but Cross is going to pick up the foul. It'll be the first personal foul against Evan Cross. First against the team here tonight for Hartsburg-Emden. We remind you of the new rule change here this year. Every year, and at the end of the quarter, they will reset the fouls after 5. So after 5 shots or fouls in a quarter, we go to double bonus. First one is up and no good by Reed Freetag. We remind you about Illini Community Hospital, serving the community since 1942 with excellent health care services, primary specialty care, emergency medicine, and more. Learn about their services at IlliniHospital.org. Second shot is up and good for Reed Freetag. The Rockets are on the board. It's a 3-1 game here with 7:15 left to go here in the opening quarter. With the basketball is Whitted. Drives down on the right side, tries to get Cross off the pick and roll, and nothing is there. They kick it back up top of the key. This is Noah Doolin off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound comes down to the hands of Carson Freetag. There are 3 Freetags. We'll try and keep best of them best you can. Norton takes the 3-ball on the way. Off the rim, no good. Reed Freetag with the rebound. Second chance, try, no good. Third rebound comes down into the hands of Norton. Carter Freetag, front of the iron, no good. Fight for the loose ball is going to come down into the hands of the Stags. It was Swinford with it. Going coast to coast now is Jace Whitted. He gets it early too, and it's a 5-1 advantage here for Hartsburg-Emden. Rushville Industry will have to try to figure out this fast-moving Stags team here. With the basketball now is Norton. Takes a couple of dribbles, nothing there. Little give and go now as they get the basketball to Freetag at the free throw line. Norton down to the short corner, Reed Freetag. 8-foot jumper is pure.
Number 34, Reed.
For Reed Freetag, and right that, it's a 5-3 contest. 6:12 left to go here in the opening frame. You're watching it live on Central Illinois Sports. Doug Elledge, John Shepard, Dwayne Kerf, and the 3 officials here tonight as now Cross knocks down another triple. 8-3 advantage here. We're seeing some nice basketball early. Nice pace of game here so far in the first couple of minutes. Norton's runner, no good. Rebound fought for, comes down to the hands of Cross. He'll try and get it out now, gets it down to Whitted. The long, shaggy-haired Whitted. That hair has evaded my head for many a years. Cross with the basketball at the elbow. Tries the dribble. Takes pull-up jumper from about 8 foot, and now Cross gets 2 more. Nice start to the game for the senior center here in Evan Cross. It's a 10-3 lead here for the Hartsburg-Emden Stags. Carson Freetag with the basketball. Gets it down over to Reed Freetag in the corner. They're overloaded on the left side as Carter takes it away. It's going to be a steal now. Here comes Peyton Swinford. Stags with the basketball. Cross with it. Takes the open 3-ball off the glass. No good. Fight for the loose rebound. Comes down to the hands of the Stags. They get it back up. Swinford, no good. Rebound comes down to the hands of McGinnis. 5:08 left to go here. Rockets get into their offense. Tyler Crum barks out some instructions from the sideline. With the basketball. Running ball is Freitag. Freitag gets it in now, and there's a nice good start for Bennett Freitag. A frustrating night for number 4 last night as he just couldn't find the ball into the hole. A lot of opportunities and things just didn't fall as he was a little off balance on some shots, but a nice start here for the junior forward. Cross with the basketball. Kicks it over now to Peyton Swinford. They work it back up to Jace Whitted on the right wing. 4:32 left to go. It's a 10-5 advantage here on the PCRE Real Estate scoreboard. Whitted dribbles around, nothing there as he's guarded by Norton. Cross will take another three off the front of the iron, no good. And Reed Freitag comes down with it for Rushville Industry. Norton with the basketball, tries to quickly work it into Freitag. He gets tipped out of bounds by Whitted. It'll remain Rushville Industry basketball under their own hoop. McGinnis will be the inbounds man. Reed Freitag in front of him on one block, Norton on the opposite side. Little double loop through the middle of the lane as they try to get the basketball in bounds, and they say that'll be a 5-second inbound violation and a turnover against the Rockets. We're just getting underway, the first of 3 games here for you tonight on Central Illinois Sports. We remind you, Jack Hull, John Hull will be live from Pittsfield, tipping off at 6 p.m. for the 2 games of the Socky Turkey Tournament tonight. So put 1 game on your TV, 1 on your tablet, and you can keep up with all the action going on here in the area. McGinnis gets his hands on it, gets it stripped away. It's going to be a turnover for the Stags. Here comes Bennett Freitag with the basketball. Rushville Industry trailing by 5 here halfway through the first quarter. It's going to be Reed Freitag. 3 ball in the corner is good. Rockets turn the turnover into points, and now it's a 2-point basketball game, 10-8. Hartsburg-Emden with the lead and the ball. Whitted gets the big pick from Cross. Picks the basketball on the right wing, kicks it over to Swinford. Now they get the basketball down into Carson Zinser in the wing. Back to Cross. He's going to try and dribble through double coverage. Cross goes up with it. He's having a heck of a start here tonight as Evan Cross. 12-8 contest here for the Stags with 3:22 left to go. Evan Cross, we saw him have some struggles last year, but he is really off to a nice start here tonight. 7 points already for this Hartsburg-Emden team. Freitag, Bennett Freitag with the basketball. Dribbles into double coverage at the free throw line, has to get rid of it. A little bit of a zone look here from Hartsburg-Emden. They work it back to McGinnis. McGinnis drives, stops pop from the free throw line. Back of the iron is no good. Fight for the rebound. 2 Stags had their hands on it. Now finally Jace Whitted says, I've got it. He'll cross the time stripe with 2:50 left to go. Gets it back into Cross on the left elbow. Kicks it back out, Jace Whitted. Trying to get it to the big fella. Trying to post up there against Carter Freitag. Nice start here for Hartsburg-Emden. Cross is going to stop and pop. Maybe a little forced shot there as he was contested pretty hard. And will go off the back of the glass, and Bennett Freitag comes up with it. 2:25 left to go here in the opening frame. Nice basketball quarter so far. Now they get it into Reed Freitag. He's double-teamed. Kicks it right back out to Norton. Norton's 3-ball is good. Nice shooting from both sides here so far. It is a 12-10 contest. We had a 12-11. Sorry about that. Like I said, one-man show here tonight. Whitted picks up the basketball at the volleyball line. Now gets it into a slashing Cross, and he's going to get the foul as Freitag bumps him a little too much on the body. It'll be Bennett Freitag's first personal foul, first team foul of the quarter for Rushville Industry. Stags will take the basketball out on the opposite side here with 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Brown County and the Galesburg Sophomores will be our middle game here tonight, coming up at 6:30 after this one wraps up. Stags inbound the basketball to Zinser. He gives it back out to Whitted. That is some hair on that kid. Look at that. Whitted drives into the free throw line, pulls it back, steps back, now give it to Zinser. He'll fire up a 3. Zinser, no good. Rebound comes down to Reed Freitag. Minute 42 left here in the opening quarter. Now they get it back up to Carter Freitag, and there's going to be a foul here in the lane area against Hartsburg-Emden. Foul's going to go against Jace Whitted. That's his first personal foul, team second of the quarter here. Again, these fouls reset at the end of each quarter. Bonus shots only come into play after foul number 5, and it's 2 shots every time. No more 1-and-1s here in the state of Illinois. Carter Freitag drives in to the right side against Whitted. Goes up on the running shot, no good. Fight for the rebound between the two of them, and now there's going to be a jump ball, and the alternating possession arrow belongs to Rushville Industry. McGinnis will be the inbounds man. Not a bad crowd here for a 5 p.m. basketball game. Hartsburg-Emden, despite the lengthy drive, has a nice little contingent of fans here tonight. They get the basketball and it gets stolen away. Here comes Zinser. Zinser tries to get it across. Cross with the basketball. Doolin tried to throw it, or Whitted, tried to toss it all the way down into Swinford, and it's tapped out of bounds. It'll remain the Stags basketball. 1:19 left to go here in the first quarter. Swinford will be the inbounds man. Here comes Cross. They try to get it into him. He's guarded by Bennett Freetag. Bodies up, goes around, and now they're going to say Freetag's going to get a foul on the body. That's the second foul now against Bennett Freetag. And not what you'd like to see if you are a Rushville Industry fan. Checking in is 25 Jackson Spencer. As Freetag's going to take a seat, we probably will not see him for most of the rest of the half, and that is a detriment for the Rockets. Stags basketball. Whitted with it, gets it back into the big fella. Cross goes up with the right hand off the side of the glass, no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Carter Freetag. 1 minute left to go here in the opening quarter. It's been a fun one so far. Reed Freetag on the give and go from Spencer. Now they get it up. Norton top of the key. 3 ball is in. Scott Norton knocks it down one more time.
20, Scott Norton, 4-3.
Make it a 13-12 basketball game. It's 14 now. They've adjusted the score again. They gave back that point that they didn't put up the first time. Stag's shot will fall no good and rolls out of bounds. 39 seconds left. Norton's got 6 points. Reed Freetag has 6 points here of Rushville Industries 14. McGinnis will walk the basketball slowly across the timeline with half a minute left to go here. Tyler Crum trying to bark out some instructions, says let's pull it out and hold it for one. It'll be Stags basketball, barring a tie-up here in the last half minute. With the basketballs, McGinnis over to Reed Freetag, quickly down to Norton in the corner. Spencer is the man at the free throw line. 12 seconds now, 10 seconds. Driving through is McGinnis. Can't get the finish, and now it comes down to Whitted. He's got 5 seconds, and he's fast. Here he goes, 4, 3, 2. They get it to Swinford. Corner 3 ball is no good, and that'll wrap up our first quarter of play. It's Rushville Industry 14, Hartsburg-Emden 12. You're watching it live here on Central Illinois Sports.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Welcome you back here to Beardstown High School as Rushville Industry has a 14-12 lead over the Hartsburg-Emden Stags. It was all Stags early in the first quarter. Then the hot shooting hand of Scott Norton got into play as he's got 6 quick points on a couple of threes. It's going to be Hartsburg-Emden basketball here to start this second quarter. We apologize for the audio issues. We know we're a little off level between the microphone and the commercials. We're trying to work it out here. 3 ball on the way from Doolin was no good. Rebound comes down to the hands of Carter Freetag. He'll take the basketball across the time stripe for the Rockets' first possession of this quarter. That's McGinnis with it. Gets it down into Norton. Little short running jumper off the side of the glass is good. Give Norton 8 points. It's a 16-12 lead here for Rushville Industry. With the basketballs, Doolin. Now they get into the corner over to Doolin. Back to Whitted. This is Cross, the big man who's had a nice first quarter at the top of the key. Now they get it back to Doolin. Kicks it back out. 3 ball on the way from Cross is good. Evan Cross can't miss.
Number 44, Evan
16-15 contest here. As Cross, now has 10 points. Fantastic start for the senior center here for Hartsburg-Emden. Rockets working the basketball around. McGinnis may have had an opening, didn't take it that time. With the basketball is Carter Freetag. Drives around Whitted, goes up with it. He gets fouled and count the basket for Carter Freetag.
called on number 24, Peyton Swinford.
Foul's going to go against Swinford. That's his first personal foul, team first of the quarter. Freitag will go to the line for the three-point play attempt. This is Carter Freitag. First basket of the game came on that bucket for him. Now he gets the free throw, give him one more, make it 3. It's a 19-15 advantage for Rushville Industry. Rushing down with the basketball. Whitted picks it up. Now he takes the dribble. Zips it over now in the corner. Back to the right side as Hartsburg-Emden gets into their half-court set here. It's Cross again. Tries to get the big man now. Can't find him open. Is now Jackson Spencer. A nice little bit of defense here. Now they get into Cross. Goes in. Bodies up with the right hand. No good. Carter Freitag with the rebound. And here comes Rushville Industry. With the basketball, there's Jagger Bartlett, number 1, who checked in during the quarter break. And now it's going to go off the hands of Carter Freitag and a turnover on the Rockets. We saw a lot of minutes from Jagger Bartlett, the sophomore, wearing number 1 last night. As Tyler Crum going into his bench and not afraid to put some of these young kids on the floor to start figuring out what's going to work and what doesn't here in the early parts of the season. With the basketball's Whitted, he drives right side. Now he's going to get bumped by McGinnis, and they say that'll be a foul. For McGinnis, it'll be his first, team first of the quarter here for Rushville Industry. Substitution coming in here for the Rockets. It's going to be number 23, the senior guard, Hunter Triplett. They keep confusing 23 with 13 down at the public address table, but that is definitely Hunter Triplett. Whitted tries to force it down into Cross, can't get it, but he picks up the loose ball anyway. Here comes Cross now driving into the lane. 5-footer is good with the right hand. Evan Cross with 2 more. It's a 19-17 contest here. Cross already with 12 points here in the first half. He'll probably get enough rebounds to make it a double-double by the end of the evening. With the basketball now, here is Jagger Bartlett. Goes up with the right hand off the glass and no good. Rebound comes down to the hands of the Stags. Quickly pushing now. It's Cross with the basketball on the right wing. He'll pull up from 3. No good on the transition try. Rebound comes down to Hartsburg-Emden. That is Zinzer. Zinzer can't finish. Comes down to the hands of Triplett for the Rockets. 5:22 left to go here in the opening half. Rushville Industries trying to slow things down here as Hartsburg-Emden really wanted to push on these last couple of possessions. With the basketballs, Norton drives in, pulls up from 10. Off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Noah Doolin. Hartsburg pushes a little too far. Now they turn the basketball over. Jagger Bartlett with the steal. We'll see Bennett Freitag come back in here on the next dead ball. Norton tries to get it into McGinnis. McGinnis pulls up from 8, no good. Fight for the loose ball is going to go off the hands of Bartlett. And out of bounds, it'll be a Hartsburg-Emden ball.
Number 4, Bennett
Freitag will come in. He'll sit down Jackson Spencer. Reed Freitag will come back in, and he'll sit down Jordan McGinnis. And it's an Adams Network timeout here on the court. Get top-notch local computer sales and service from the gang at Adams Network and Adams Fiber. Call the experts at 217-214-3423. Fast, friendly, and affordable service. We are back in 30 seconds here on Central Illinois Sports.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
If you have that drive and you want to do more with DOT, then there's opportunity there for you to do that. It's not the typical job that you would expect it to be. Like, it's just super fulfilling. When my life needed opportunity, I chose DOT.
Back with you here on Central Illinois Sports. 4:45 left to go here in the opening half as Rushville Industry has a 2-point lead over the Hartsburg-Emden Stags here at the Beardstown Tiger Classic. We've seen a nice half of basketball so far. Stags with it here on their offensive end of the court as they get the basketball over to Carson Zinzer. He gets it to the big fella, kicks it back out. 3 ball on the way from Noah Doolin off the rim, no good, and Bennett Freitag comes down with it. Scott Norton will cross the timeline here as we see some guys from Galesburg making their way in. Jagger Bartlett comes down with the rebound to the basket here. 21-17 lead as Bartlett gets his first 2 points of the contest. With the basketball is Doolin. Whips it back over on the side. Now this is Zinser. Zinser tries to get it around. Cross hits the deck. He gets quickly back up. Whitted down into the left corner. Back to Whitted. Posting up Hunter Triplett. No good. Now gets stolen away from Freitag. Bennett Freitag going coast to coast. Larceny and the layup is good for Bennett Freitag. And just like that, it is a 6-point advantage here for Rushville Industry as Bennett Freitag's got 4 points. Stags trying to close back out here as what was a pretty good start for them here early. No, Evan Cross has had a heck of a contest, and the Stags have tried to limit the turnovers. With the basketball is Jace Whitted. To the left wing, guarded by Triplett, kicks it over to the right side. 3 ball on the way from Noah Doolin. No good there, and Bennett Freitag comes down with 2 quick rebounds here on 2 possessions. Jagger Bartley with it now. As Reed Freitag slashes through lane, nothing's there. Norton takes it to the right side. He's got an open lane, goes on the baseline, gets tapped by Whitted, and they say that's going to be a little too much contact. And we'll get free throws coming here as Jace Whitted picks up his second foul, second of the quarter against Hartsburg-Emden. You're not probably going to see a lot of substitutions here for this team from Hartsburg-Emden because there are only 9 kids on the roster. Scott Norton knocks down the first. We remind you that Bowler's Universe is open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m., 10 p.m., Fridays until midnight, and Saturdays, 4 p.m. to midnight. Burgers, fries, specialty pizzas, and those delicious craft beers as Norton knocks down the second. We'll get that out of my tongue. Go see the guys on the west side of Pittsfield at Bowler's Universe. Carter Freitag will check back in. He'll sit down Scott Norton. It's a 25-17 advantage here, largest lead of the contest for Rushville Industry. 3 minutes and change left to go here in the first half. With the basketball to Cross. Gets it now down to Doolin, over to Whitted. Cross parks it in the lane for just a second and kicks it back out now as they do a little loop-de-loo here through the lane. They try to force it inside. Bennett Freitag gets his big paws on it and knocks it out of bounds. Peyton Swinford will be the inbounds man here. Trying to find Cross, nothing there, but they get Whitted instead as they double-teamed and committed to Cross, and Whitted found himself wide open on the basket. 25-19. As Whitted now has 7 points, Cross with 12 to lead the scoring here for Hartsburg-Emden. That's basically all the scoring because they've only got 19, and those 2 guys have all of them. Kick it down to the corner. It's Bartlett. Bartlett goes up against Whitted and gets it. Nice take to the basket by Jagger Bartlett. As Whitted still not afraid to go up and contest with him despite having 2 fouls. 2:20 left to go here in the first half. With the basketball is Whitted. Gets it back over to the corner to Swinford. Back up, Cross, 3-ball, top of the key is good. Evan Cross.
Number 44,
brought the crosshairs here tonight to Beardstown, giving 15 of the 22 for the Stags. Triplett with the basketball on the left side. They get it back as Rushville Industries overloaded, and they overload for Bartlett to get free on the right side. Instead, here comes Hunter Triplett. 3-ball on the way from 23 is good. 30-22.
Reynolds, 4-3.
Don't think they've got the name right there on the card, but maybe it's us. I don't know. Cross gets it one more time on a nice dish from Whitted. Give Cross 2 more. It's a 30-24 contest here.
Evan Cross.
They work it down to the right side. With the basketball is Triplett. Get him over now. Triplett goes in high off the glass, rolls in and out of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to the hands of Hartsburg-Emden. Reed Freitag tries to strip it away but can't do it. Here comes Whitted now. Stags in transition. A little too quick as Zinser couldn't keep his hold on it. Turnover for Hartsburg-Emden. That is the bugaboo of this Stags offense, unfortunately, sometimes just a little too fast. But when they get things going, man, it really works for them. With the basketball now, here comes Carter Freitag. Goes up contested against Cross. Rebound comes down to the Hags of Bartlett. He can't knock it down either. 40 seconds left to go. Here comes Cross. Stags with no numbers, they'll have to pull out. Whitted with the basketball. 30 seconds left to go. He tries to drive in through double coverage. Goes up with the right hand. Nice move by Jace Whitted. It's a 30-26 contest. It was a 10-point lead. Now we're right back to 4. Good basketball game here so far. 20 seconds left to go. We'll get that camera adjusted on the time clock so you can see things a little better. Carter Freitag with the shot. No good off the front of the iron. Rebound comes down into the hands of Swinford. 9 seconds left to go here in the half. Stags have got to move. It's Whitted. Whitted pushes it down to Cross. Cross is going to step, and he's going to travel, unfortunately. And the Stags will not get one more shot opportunity here. Norton's going to check back in.
For the Rockets, number 20, Scott Norton.
They're going to have the length of the go here with 3 seconds left. It's a 30-26 lead. Rockets trying to add on here at the end of the half. They will get the ball to begin the third quarter. Norton's going to get a half-court shot try, and it's up, and no good as it sails over the top of the backboard. We have reached the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram halftime show. Your score after 2 quarters of play, Rushville Industry 30, Hartsburg-Emden 26. We're back in a couple of minutes with more on the Little Jess halftime show on Central Illinois Sports.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout Central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
GSI Grain Bins. Maximize your profitability. From the initial site to developing your custom grain storage plan to the completion of the project. Mixer Lumber Company. We will be with you every step of the way. Mixer Lumber Company, your trusted GSI grain bin dealer.
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish, making the experience feel seamless and enjoyable. Contact Chris Nichols and PCRE Real Estate and Auction at 217-473-3777. The Farm Stand, located at 405 East Park Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is the place to go when you're looking for a fresh, homemade meal. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., the Farm Stand has a full breakfast and lunch menu. Enjoy breakfast favorites such as biscuits and gravy, pancakes, French toast, and the loaded breakfast burrito. For lunch, check out the great selection of sandwiches, salads, paninis, and more. You'll never leave hungry when you visit the Farm Stand in Camp Point.
Welcome you back here to Central Illinois Sports and the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram halftime show. Little Jess in Quincy, Illinois, the place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and making sure each customer's needs are satisfied. You can learn more online at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see the gang anytime at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. It is a 30-26 lead here for the for the Rushville Industry Rockets as we are stuttering through the first half here tonight in Beardstown. We've got 2 more games coming up for you here tonight, folks, as Brown County returns off their loss last night against the Galesburg Sophomores, who also lost last night to the hands of the host school, the Beardstown Tigers. Our nightcap tonight is Zach Evans and the West Central Cougars taking on Cody Schaefer, Melvin McMillan, and the Unity Mustangs, who are opening up their campaign this week here on a Tuesday night. We remind you that Jack Hall, John Hall, and the rest of the guys are down in Pittsfield tonight for 2 games, tipping off in about a half hour at 6 p.m. The rest of our week, we will be at Pittsfield and Beardstown all week. We also remind you that we will be at the Griggsville Perry home opener coming up on Black Friday. It'll be a 4:30 start, roughly, for the Tornadoes as we take on our first look at the highly touted Griggsville Perry squad coming up this season. Jack Hall, Bob Ray, and the rest of the guys on Friday will also be heading up to Normal, to Illinois State University, as the Camp Point Central Panthers are in pursuit of a state championship for Class 1A football as they'll take on the highly touted Lena Winslow Panthers. 10 o'clock football kickoff start So we've got sports all week for you along here on Central Illinois Sports. We're going to take a quick break, tell you about some of the wonderful sponsors who bring you high school basketball all winter long here on Central Illinois Sports. We'll come back in a minute with scoring updates and more here in the first half.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461 or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Welcome you back to Central Illinois Sports and the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram halftime show. Make sure to see the guys at 3431 Main Street in Quincy for your next vehicle purchase. Or if you can't make it in person, check things out online before you go shop in person at littlejessmotor.com on the World Wide Web. First of 3 games for you here tonight, and this has been a fun one, as the Rushville Industry Rockets have pulled out to a 4-point lead here at halftime. They were up by about as many as 10 off the hot hands of Scott Norton and others. But the big man, Evan Cross for Hartsburg-Emden, has bolted out to 17 points to lead all scorers here in the first half. 17 of Hartsburg-Emden's 26. The other 9 come to the hands of number 20. That's Jace Whitted. So 2 scorers on the books here right now for Hartsburg-Emden. On the opposite side for Rushville Industry, as we'll get their scoring pulled up here for the first half. Jagger Bartlett's got 4. Carter Freetag has 3. Bennett Freetag has 4. Reed Freetag has 6. Scott Norton has 10. And Rylan Reynolds has 3. We were mistaken on an error here in the initial program. Rylan Reynolds is number 23. Thanks for those of you that corrected us there on the YouTube stream. We appreciate it. We'll take all the help we can get sometimes here on Central Illinois Sports. So Rylan Reimers is number 23, Not Hunter Triplett, as we've been saying for the better part of 6 quarters of Rushville Industry basketball. But hey, that's why we're here all week, is to get it right. A couple of minutes left here in the halftime break. We're going to step aside, tell you about some more wonderful sponsors here on Central Illinois Sports when we come back. It's the second half of Rushville Industry versus Hartsburg-Emden here at the Beardstown Tiger Classic.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Jersey's World! Jersey's World! Party time! Excellent! Party on, James! Party on, Todd!
Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, where you can find the best burgers, sandwiches, and steaks, all locally sourced from GJY Beef Company.
We love beer! We love beer!
Ice cold draft beer. Enjoy one of our many craft selections on the patio. All at Jersey's Bar and Grill, 109 East Jefferson, Camp Point, Illinois.
We are back to second half action here for the Beardstown Tiger Classic as Rushville Industry will get the basketball to kick things off here for the last two quarters. And they get into the hands of Bennett Freitag. It's a 4-point advantage for the Rockets if you're just joining us here. McGinnis with the basketball, guarded out by Noah Doolin. Now they'll kick it back up to Bennett Freitag, who has started to make his way out away from that free throw line. They need the ball in the hands of Bennett Freitag here to get some things going for their offense. Thankfully, Scott Norton's come through with some big shots as well for Rushville Industry, but things run a lot smoother for Tyler Crum's team when they're able to get it at the hands of number 4. Reed Freitag's free throw jumper off, no good. Scott Norton came flying in, but it'll be off number 20, and it'll be a Hartsburg-Emden basketball. Just underway here. Glad you're joining us on a wonderful Tuesday evening here. We will be here all week. 3 games tonight, 3 games tomorrow, 3 games on Friday, and 4 on the crossover championship games coming up on Saturday beginning at 11 a.m. Whitted with the basketball, gets caught in the short corner. Dangerous pass, got through all the way to Swinford. His 3 was no good. But now that's going to be a foul against Jace Whitted on the rebound attempt, and that is not good news if you are a Hartsburg-Emden fan. It's going to be Whitted's third, team first of the quarter against Jace Whitted as we get things reset on the scoreboard for you here. Once again, fouls reset at the end of every quarter. 5 fouls get you into the bonus situation. No 1-and-1 situations anymore. It's all 2 shots here on out in the land of Lincoln. Carter Freitag gets the pick from Reed. Goes down baseline, gets caught in a double team. He's got to get rid of it, skips it across now to McGinnis. Top of the key is Norton, and he'll take an extra step there and gets called for the traveling violation. 6:50 left to go here in the third on the Pike County Real Estate scoreboard. Rushville Industry leads Hartsburg-Emden 30-26. Now they quickly work it down to Whitted. Free throw jumper was not there, so he kicks it out. 3 ball from the corner from Doolin was no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Scott Norton. Carter Freitag with it now. Crosses the timeline. Rushville Industry gets set as Freitag slashes through. That's Bennett Freitag. He and McGinnis both get over to the left side as Rushville Industry gets a little overloaded. Freitag with a nice spin move off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound comes down to the hands of Jace Whitted. Whitted will push the tempo here quickly. No numbers for Hartsburg-Emden. Kicks it into the corner. 3 ball on the way from Carson Zinser off the front of the iron. With the basketball is McGinnis. Tries to find Bennett Freitag, gets it in, up with the right hand, strong, but gets a little contact and no good. Now Bennett Freitag favoring his left leg as he came down a little bit hard there. Now he's not making it to the other end of the court. Shot no good for Hartsburg-Emden as Rockets are just hoping to get the basketball, and it's going to be an offensive foul on the collision, and they're going to call that against Whitted. And now he's not going to have much choice but to come out with 4 personal fouls. Team second to the quarter for Hartsburg-Emden. Jagger Bartlett's going to come in for for Bennett Freitag, who took a hard hit there and came down on his left knee and favored it a little bit as he comes off the court. Rockets with the basketball and the lead. Reed Freitag, left elbow jumper is good. Nice shot. That's a shot, kids, that can win you a lot of basketball games and get you a lot of playing time. Everybody worries about those threes nowadays, but a nice free throw jumper will get you time on the court. They throw the ball down now into Swinford. With the basketball is Doolin. 3-ball on the way, no good. Fight for the rebound comes down into the hands of McGinnis along with Owen Whitted, number 5. One of the freshmen that checked in here for Hartsburg-Emden. There are 3 freshmen on this roster out of 9 kids. And that's 9 through 12. It's 9 kids. They kick the basketball out, stolen away now from Carter Freitag. Hartsburg-Emden, not a large school. Just about 70 kids in the high school, 9 kids on the basketball roster. 3-ball on the way. No good. Rebound comes down to the Hartsburg-Emden team. It's Carson Zinser. He tries to push it down to Cross quickly. Another turnover here for the Stags, and here comes McGinnis. He's on the run. One-handed hammer pass over the Reed Freitag. He couldn't handle it, and it goes out of bounds. Bennett Freitag will come back in. He's going to check in for McGinnis, who's a little frustrated on that last play with 4:57 left to go here in the third quarter. Crossing across over now is Zinser. They get the basketball over on the right side now to Noah Doolin. Evan Cross wanted that basketball, and they say there's going to be a foul off the ball here. Instead, nope, it's a timeout. It's an Adams Fiber Network timeout. Top-notch local computer sales and repair services. Adams Experts is your go-to when your computer goes down. Give the guys a call at 217-214-3423. We're back in 30 seconds.
Press Yours on You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this year. If you're looking to get your team shirts or just looking for spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours on You. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space in our shop. Stop by and see us and check out our offerings. Business lets us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Thank you to everyone in our community for the support over the last 16 years. Thank you for supporting local. Press Yours on You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois.
Press Yours on You has been busy getting ready for Panther football at the state tournament and all the way through the playoffs there at Camp Point. We'll bring you audio coverage of that game coming up here on Friday. Jack Hull and Bob Ray will be on the call along with Bob Lonergan. With the basketball now is the Hartsburg-Emden Stags, as now they're trying to get it into Cross. He gets it tipped away from Scott Norton. It'll go out of bounds and remain Hartsburg-Emden ball. But we will have live audio coverage of that game. Of course, we can't bring you the video broadcast because rights are already sold on the IHSA TV network, or you can watch it on NFHS. Cross with a long 15-foot jumper is smooth. That's a nice basket for Evan Cross. It's a 32-28 ball game here as we still remain a 4-point advantage for the Rockets. Freitag on the give and go from Freitag. Now he drives in. Bennett goes up. A little collision. No call there as Cross goes down. Now they kick it back out. Reed Freitag for 3. Front of the iron, no good. Cross comes down with it. He's going to push the tempo here for the Stags. With the basketball is Whitted. The freshman goes up and gets swatted away from Carter Freitag, another freshman. Freshman on freshman here in the varsity action tonight. 4:03 left to go as we're about halfway through this third quarter. Checking back in for Rushville Industries is number 3, Jordan McGinnis. The junior will sit down for Scott Norton. Swinford, the inbounds man. Tried to find Cross, kicks it out instead to Carson Zinser. Three ball on the way. Wow. Wow. Noah Doolin shot that thing all the way from Jacksonville. 32-31 now, as he didn't have any chance. There wasn't a lot going on for the Stags offensively, and he just said, well, let's just give it a shot from about 40 feet. I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean. Working the basketball over, it's Bennett Freitag. Goes in by himself, nothing there. Kicks it back out to Carter Freitag. Rockets will reset here with 3:28 left to go. Cross-court pass, Bennett Freitag thought about the three himself, didn't take it. Reed Freitag setting the pick there at the elbow. Rockets overloaded on the left side now. They free it up for Reed Freitag. Another free throw jumper, no good. Cross comes down with the basketball. Hartsburg-Emden can tie, take the lead here on the next points. With the basketball is Zinser. Guarded by Reed Freitag. They quickly dump it in now. Swinford goes with it, kicks it back out. It's the freshman Owen Whitted. No good. And Bennett Freitag comes down with the basketball. Rushville Industry content to walk it up here. And now they push it down. Bennett Freitag, 3-ball. Off the iron is no good. Rebound comes down to the hands of Cross. The big man has had a heck of a night here for the Stags. Zinser goes up with it. He's going to get fouled and go to the free throw line here. We'll see who the foul's against on Rushville Industry. It's going to be against number 1, Jagger Bartlett. That's Bartlett's first personal foul. Team first of the quarter here against Rushville Industry. It's a foul on the floor, and now we're going to get another foul. That one's going to come against Jordan McGinnis. So 2 quick fouls here as McGinnis picks up his second foul. 2:32 left to go. Swinford will trigger it in for the Stags. Gets stolen away now from Bennett Freitag. And we'll get a quick timeout. It's an Adams Network timeout. Adams Net Fiber is providing ultimate internet experience with Wi-Fi 6 and internet packages speeds up to 1 gigabit. Visit followthefiber.net for the guys at Adams Networks. We'll take a quick timeout and come back here on Central Illinois Sports.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Welcome you back here. It's 2:29 left to go here in the third quarter, as Rushville Industry leads Hartsburg-Emden by 132-31 on the Pike County Real Estate scoreboard. Once again, we've got 2 more games coming up for you here tonight. Brown County taking on the Galesburg sophomore squad coming up at roughly 6:30. The nightcap tonight is the West Central Cougars taking on the Unity Mustangs, and what we hope to see a fun contest here at the end of the night is we'll get another look at Zach Evans here this evening and get our first look at the Mustang squad for the new season. Keith Carruthers and the guys up in northern Adams County a little bit excited about some of the tools they have at their disposal here this year, including Cody Schaefer, the big man in the middle, Melvin McMillan, and the talented sophomore Sawyer Allen. We'll tell you about those guys later on tonight. Freitag walks the basketball across the time stripe, kicks it now down into the corner. Here comes Jagger Bartlett gets blocked away here. No call, and the Stags will get the basketball and the chance to take the lead here. In the corner with it is number 24, Peyton Swinford. 3-ball on the way. No good as Carson Zinder took another long shot. Now the Rockets are going to get a freebie here as Jagger Bartlett got him. He can't get it. We counted our chickens before they hatched there as Bartlett wasn't able to finish on the layup. Tyler Crum wanted a foul on the rebound, and instead it's just going to go out of bounds and belong to Hartsburg-Emden. Rylan Reynolds will check back in wearing number 23. We apologize earlier as we had some numbers confused here as what was on the program and what was on our sheet were not matching. So we've got that corrected now for you. Stags will take the basketball across the timeline. This is Zinser with it. Drives into the lane, goes up. Instead, he'll get fouled and go to the free throw line. It's going to be the 3rd personal foul of the quarter here. Freitag is going to pick up his 3rd. Team 3rd for the Rockets. Zinser will go to the free throw line here. Trying to get his team back on top here. First free throw is up and no good. Check out the Pike County Express, your locally family-owned newspaper. See Robin and the gang on the square in Pittsfield, serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out each Wednesday at a newsstand near you. Second free throw up, rolls around, no good. Comes down to the hands of Bennett Freitag. Quickly now come the Rockets. Carter Freitag on the baseline. He's going to get fouled as Zinser gets a little too much body. 3rd team foul of the quarter against Hartsburg-Emden. Zinser's first personal foul. Bennett Freitag will get the Rockets going here on the inbounds try. They'll kick it up top of the key now. That goes into Jordan McGinnis, right back into Bennett Freitag. Spins around, nothing there. Nice pass out to Reed. Freitag can't finish on the 3. Fight for the rebound comes down to McGinnis. He'll kick it back out to Bennett Freitag. Rockets will get another chance here with 1:34 to go. 3-ball on the way from Carter Freitag, no good. Stags will get the rebound here as Noah Doolin comes up with it. Both teams have had their chances to get the lead or extend their lead here. Nobody's really able to come up with it quite yet. Scott Norton will check back in for Rushville Industry on the next dead ball. And we're going to get what appears to be a double foul, says Mr. John Shepard. White 44 is going to be Evan Cross. Blue 3 is going to be Jordan McGinnis. So it's going to be 4 team fouls for each team here as we get to the waning moments of the quarter. For McGinnis, it'll be his 3rd personal foul. For Cross, it's going to be his 1st. And the possession arrow on the double foul will favor the Rockets here. Norton comes in. McGinnis sits down. A minute and change as Rockets quickly push the tempo here. Reed Freitag drives on the baseline, up and under with the hand is no good, but Bennett Freitag gets the rebound, and now it's going to be a foul again against Hartsburg-Emden. Foul will go against the freshman Owen Whitted, his 1st personal foul, team 5th against the Stags. At the line will be Bennett Freitag here, shooting 2. For Freitag, he's got 4 points tonight. Misses the first one. And he looks bound with a little bit of frustration. It has been a frustrating couple of nights here for Bennett Freitag. The talented junior guard forward eyes up the second one. Misses it as well. Carter Freitag comes down with the rebound. Kicks it back out to Bennett. 3 ball on the way is no good. Whitted fought for the rebound, but Freitag got the advantage over him. It's a diving Carter Freitag out of bounds. A heck of a hustle play by number 2, but it'll be out of bounds in a Stag basketball. 50 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. With the basketball here, now comes down to Zinser. Kicks it out to the corner into the hands of Noah Doolin. Now they get it back into Zinser. Turnaround gets blocked by Freitag. Here come the Rockets with 35 seconds left to go. Carter Freitag just has a little bit of length and a little bit of height that makes it difficult now as Reynolds nice down the 3-pointer. Big basket here for the Rockets at the end of the quarter. With the basketball now is Zinser. 4-point lead for the Rockets as the clock appears to have stalled on one end there, and that gets caught up. 10 seconds. 9, 7, 6, 5. Stags have got to do something here. They get it into the big fella and Cross. He'll get fouled by Norton with just 2.8 seconds left. And Evan Cross will go to the free throw line so we've reached the bonus.
Foul is called on Rushville, number 20, Scott Norton.
For Norton, that should be his 1st personal. Cross will go to the free throw line here. First one is up and good for Cross. 35-32 basketball game as Cross now has 20 points. Real Net and Twine located just north of Pittsfield across the airport. Go see them for everything you need for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, and a whole lot more as the shot from Norton is up and no good. You can give the guys at Real Net and Twine a call at 217-285-5013 as we've ended the end of the 3rd quarter. Rushville Industry on top by 3. Check out the end of the 4th quarter coming up here in a minute on Central Illinois Sports.
You're getting thirsty, bold, refreshing. So good.
I mean,
dude.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Game Masters has the perfect gifts for this holiday season.
Come in and check out all of the great gift ideas like hunting accessories, clothing, gun safes, guns and bows.
Let Game Masters help you with your holiday shopping.
Go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection.
And don't forget gift cards for those hard-to-buy loved ones. Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
Game Masters in Quincy. We're passionate about the outdoors.
3 quarters in the books here as Rushville Industry has a 35-32 lead over Hartsburg-Emden. On the Pike County Real Estate scoreboard, it'll be Stags basketball, though, here to begin our final frame. It's been a nice little ball game here between these two teams. Both teams trying to get things kind of figured out here as Rushville Industry took a loss last night to West Central. First game of the season here for the Stags, but they're still trying to iron out some issues with their young new roster. It'll be a turnover on Hartsburg-Emden to start the quarter off here. Evan Cross has been the star so far tonight for Hartsburg-Emden with 20 points. We have not seen Jace Whitted here in quite a while because he's been on the bench with serious foul trouble. Stags will have to bring him back out here at some point. They're just trying to see how long they can wait. With the ball is Carter Freitag. Dips it off into Bennett. Nice little play there. Bennett Freitag gets the deuce. Carter Freitag gets the dime. It's a 37-32 lead for the Rockets. Stags quickly back on the move. They whip it back over now to Noah Doolin. He'll take a long three, and it's good. Noah Doolin with the three. Makes it a two-point contest, 37-35, as the Stags have been able to shoot themselves back into this basketball game from long range. Jordan McGinnis, he'll try the answer in the corner, and it's good. Knock up three more for Jordan McGinnis. 40-35 contest as the threes are flying wild here in Beardstown. Back into the corner. Zinzer's shot is no good. Bennett Freitag comes down, Carter. More free tags than you can count here on this Rushville Industry roster. Back down to the corner is Scott Norton. Whips it around the perimeter to Carter. Taking a few dribbles, now gets it to McGinnis. He thought about a three again, instead holds up and they move the ball. Bennett Freitag back up to the top. McGinnis, same corner he just knocked down the other three, give him 2 for 2.
Number 3, Jordan
McGinnis with 2 quick threes. It's a 43-35 advantage just like that, as McGinnis now has 6 points. Stags will try to slow this one down here as the Rockets have started to get a little bit of a hot hand. With the basketball is Doolin. He's at the volleyball line guarded by Reimolds. Three ball on the way from Zinzer. No good. Jordan McGinnis comes down with the board for Rushville Industry. Now Tyler Crum content to walk things up here a little bit as they've got an 8-point lead here in the fourth quarter. It's been about the largest this lead's been for either team tonight as Bennett Freitag volleys up. Nothing there. Norton's shot's no good either. Bennett Freitag comes down with the rebound, kicks it back out to the Reynolds, and he'll get it down to Norton in the corner. 5:33 left to go in this one. Bennett Freitag dribbles through, gets stripped away. Here comes Hartsburg-Emden. Swinford with it. They don't have numbers. They have to pull the basketball back out. Stolen away now from Norton. Here comes Scott Norton and the Rockets trying to fill the lanes. Nothing there, and they'll reset into a half-court set. With the basketball, McGinnis. Free throw jumper is no good. Norton comes down with it. He can't finish. Loose ball picked up by Bennett Freitag. Still loose. Norton grabs it, dumps it in from 3 feet. And just like that, it's a 10-point advantage again for the Rockets with 4:56 left to go. Reese Sherwood wants a timeout. He wants to take one of those Adams Network timeouts. Top-notch local computer sales and repair services. Adams Experts is your go-to when your computer goes down. Give the team a call at 217-214-3423. We're back in 30 seconds on Central Illinois Sports.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
We're passionate about the outdoors.
shooting is one of our favorite pastimes.
When it comes to guns and ammo, think Game Masters. They have new guns, used guns, gun safes, and gun accessories. And be sure to head over to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out our great selection.
Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more. At Game Masters in Quincy,
We're passionate about the outdoors.
Reese Sherwood takes a timeout as the Rushville Industry Rockets have gained a 10-point advantage here, as we'll get the camera back to the inbound action here. Things starting to heat up just a little bit for Rushville Industry here in the waning moments of the game. Jace Whitted checks back in now for the first time in a long time. Here comes Cross. Cross with the basketball, drives baseline, real off-balance jumper behind the basket is no good. Norton will walk the basketball now as Tyler Crum directing his boys to slow things down just a hair and be a little bit patient. Bennett Freitag trying to get posted up. Here comes Carter on the left side. Freitag will pop up to the left wing as they move the ball around the perimeter as all 5 Rockets around the three-point line. Now they get into Bennett Freitag. Kicks it back out to Reimolds. He's already knocked one down. Now they get it back into Bennett Freitag. To McGinnis. McGinnis has got the hot hand here in the fourth quarter. 3 triples for Jordan McGinnis, and now it's a 13-point lead for Rushville Industry. Give McGinnis 9. 3 ball on the way is the answer from Carson Zinser. Much needed for the Stags. It's a 48-38 contest. 3:55 left to go here on the PCRE scoreboard. Reimels with the basketball now as Norton slashes through. Nothing there, and they'll work it around the perimeter. Norton, left wing up for the 3 ball. No good. Rebound comes down to the hands of Peyton Swinford. Stags wanting to push just a little bit. Here comes Whitted. Noah Doolin now works it down to the corner. They get it to the big fella and Cross. He bodies up and bullies in. They go down, and they say that's going to be a foul underneath on McGinnis. That's going to be McGinnis' 4th personal foul. It'll be free throws coming up here for Evan Cross. Reed Freitag will check back into the basketball game. Oh, it's the, excuse me, we got to reset these things at the quarter, folks. We'll get with us here in just a second. So Rushville Industries got a foul. Now maybe another one.
Foul calls on Rockets, number 20, Scott Norton.
Scott Norton's going to pick up the foul. It's his second, team second. Once again, we have to remind myself, too, the fouls will reset at the end of every quarter. It just took us about half a quarter to get one of those fouls. 3 ball up on the way is no good. Couldn't find anything there, did Swinford. And the basketball will go out of bounds into the hands of Rushville Industry. Brown County taking on the Galesburg Sophomores here. Coming up in our 6:30 game, the 8 o'clock nightcap here tonight, the West Central Cougars taking on the Unity Mustangs. Hope you'll join us along here tonight. Once again, we remind you the guys down in Pittsfield, Jack Hall, John Hall, the rest of the gang. We'll bring you the 2 contests from the Saki Turkey tournament that should have just been tipping off a couple of moments ago. Bennett Freitag gets the basketball on the block, kicks it back out to Norton. They'll whip it around to Reimels. Nice ball movement here by the Rushville Industry. Bennett Freitag goes up with the right hand, gets fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Foul is called on number 44, Evan Cross.
Evan Cross will pick up his second personal foul. Team first of the quarter here comes up for Bennett Freitag. The junior forward has 6 points here on the evening and make it 7. Remind you about the Moose Lodge 420. Check out the Friday meals at Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. New specials each week. The hot food is hot and the drinks are cold at Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. Tell them Big Merle and Rick sent you. Second free throw no good for Freitag. Rockets come down with the rebound either way. They've got an 11-point lead and a little bit of time and patience to work with. Whitted's going to try and bust it up, though, now as he gets fighting in for the loose ball. It's going to be still a loose ball, and it's going to go down, and they say eventually we'll just call it a jump ball. Alternating arrow will stay here with the Rockets with 2:47 left to go. Checking out the perspiration here left by these guys who have been playing pretty hard here tonight. Last night we were dealing with a leaky pipe in the third game that started to have some liquid fall down on the floor here, but nothing seems to be the issue here tonight. They get the basketball into Bennett. Bennett spins around, Cross, tries to bully up and goes up with the right hand, nothing there. Kicks it back out, Reed Freitag. 3 ball is no good either. Fight for the loose ball comes down into the hands of Zinser, and here come the Stags. Instead he loses it. Reed Freitag grabs onto it, and they say that'll be a travel. Stags may have got away with a little luck there. 2:31 left to go here in the contest. Hartsburg-Emden's got to start to knock some things down and get some stops. They trail by 11. With the basketball is Whitted. Drives baseline, gets caught in the short corner, kicks it back out. 3 ball on the way from Noah Doolin is no good. Bennett Freitag with the rebound. Rushville Industry very content to slow things up as much as possible. Reese Sherwood says we got to get the ball back, boys. Jace Whitted's got to body up, though. He's got to be careful with 4 fouls. Norton with the basketball. Tries to body up. Here comes the defense for Hartsburg-Emden. Now they try to get the double team, and they do, and now Whitted able to strip it away. He'll get the basketball. Here come the Stags. They've got to move. No, but it's Reimels instead getting his hands in on it. It's another loose ball, and Tyler Crum's going to take the timeout. It's an Adams Network timeout. Reliable, worry-free internet that doesn't buffer and can handle whatever life throws at you. Adams Fiber is the guys for you. They provide the ultimate internet experience. Followthefiber.net. We are back here in 30 seconds.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetence, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
Tell my mom to pick me up soon.
Just under 2 minutes left to go here in our first of 3 games for you tonight at Beardstown. Rushville Industry trying to hold on to an 11-point lead to grab their first win of the season over the Hartsburg-Emden Stags. Norton across the timeline with it. Looked for Reimels. Nothing was there. Now they kick it into Bennett. Free tag at the left elbow. Rushville Industry very, very content to let this whole last minute 40 go if they could, but Bennett Freetag will take it up with the left hand, no good. Cross got the rebound. Freetag came in to tip it out, and instead he's going to get a little too much contact and the foul. For Bennett Freetag, that'll be his 4th personal. Third of the team against the quarter for Rushville Industry. Cross will be the inbounds man. They've got to move here if you are Hartsburg-Emden. Doolin will push it across the timeline. 1:30 left to go. Back over to the right wing. Here comes Zinser. 3 ball is no good. Carter Freetag picks up the rebound, and now Hartsburg has to foul. And Peyton Swinford will be the man to take the claim.
Foul is called on number 24, Peyton Swinford. His second, team second.
Reimel's got the inbounds pass and quickly got fouled, so very little time goes off the clock. Noah Doolin will pick up the foul.
His first, team third.
Team number 3, 2 more to bonus here for Rushville Industry. At 5 fouls now, we go to 2 shots every time. Reed Freetag will trigger it in here for the Rushville Rockets. Reimels throws it away. Whitted picks it up. He gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
Foul calls on number 34, Reed Freetag.
Reed Freetag picks up his first foul.
At the line,
Team number 4 here for Rushville Industry. Jace Whitted will go to the free throw line here for Hartsburg-Emden. First one is up off the front of the rim and no good. Tim Waters with Waters Concrete offers quality concrete for your new build. Driveways, decorative patios, sideways, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete's your man. Phone call at 309-252-1052. We'll take you all the way with Waters Concrete. Both free throws no good here for Hartsburg-Emden. And now Carter Freetag bullies in just a little bit. He'll get fouled there. Way back from the basket by Carson Zinser.
His second, team 4th.
Team 4th, we're shooting bonus both ways, rest of the way here for the last minute and change. Mr. Kerfman will make sure all the gentlemen are situated as they need to be. Bennett Freetag says, I don't want to be part of it. I'll just wander down here. They get the basketball down to Norton. He quickly runs in with a layup, gets cut underneath by Swinford, and he'll go to the free throw line. Peyton Swinford will pick up the foul, team 5th of the quarter, his 3rd personal. Scott Norton will make his way up to the free throw line. Scott Norton to the line here. 12 points tonight for the Rushville Industry Rockets. A nice effort from the senior guard. Jordan McGinnis is going to step back in here tonight. Bennett Freetag will take a seat. Once again, an 11-point lead here for Rushville Industry. It's been that way for a couple of minutes as the Rockets try to close out for their first win of the season. Second free throw is up and good. Make it 50-38. Jace Whitted crosses the timeline, the hair flowing beautifully behind him. Goes up with a running jumper and good. Make it 50-40. Reimels with the basketball. Rylan Reimels getting chased down. He's going to go coast to coast. Nope, kicks it out to Norton instead. Nice move by the young man to burn just a little extra time there. And he gets the basketball, gets tipped away by Doolin. It will be a Rushville Industry basketball. Bennett Freetag will check back in. McGinnis will sit back down with 53 seconds left to go. They get the basketball into Bennett Freetag. Tries to go around cross. Bennett Freetag goes up and good. Bennett Freetag gets 2 here at the end. 52-40. Give Freetag 9. Off the run, here comes Carter, free tag, 40 seconds left to go, and he'll get fouled, and if that's Whitted, that's going to be his 5th. We'll see who they give it to. They're going to give it instead to Carson Zinser.
His 3rd.
We'll go down and shoot free throws here for Carter Freitag. Rockets looking like they're going to wrap this one up. They'll go to 1-1 on the season. They're going to come back here tomorrow night, and they'll take on the Unity Mustangs in the 5 o'clock early game. Once again, it's pool play Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Crossover championship games starting at 11 a.m. here on Saturday. We'll bring you every game of the tournament here live on Central Illinois Sports. Freitag's first one is up and good. Pike County Concrete, when you need concrete for your next job, give Pike County Concrete a call. 217-285-5548, locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville for Pike County Concrete. Carter Freitag, the freshman, gets up, eyes the second, and it's good. It's a 14-point edge here for the Rockets with just over a half minute to go. 3 ball up on the way from Carson Zinder. No good. Fight for the loose ball as it goes out of bounds. Jace Whitted encourages the officials to let the Stags have it, and they say they do. With the basketball will be Swinford inbound here for Hartsburg-Emden. Kicks it back out. Jace Whitted's going to fire one up. Can't find anything that time, and Bennett Freitag comes up with it. He'll get the basketball out as Reese Sherwood says, let's pull away here. We don't necessarily need to foul. But instead, Whitted will, and that'll be the end of the night here for Jace Whitted. Oh, instead they give it to Swinford. I'm sorry. Whitted started walking like he thought the foul was going to be on him.
At the line is number 4, Bennett Freitag.
Bennett Freitag will get us going here for the final 23 seconds from the free throw line. 9 points tonight for Bennett Freitag. First one is up and no good. We'll get wrapped up here on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. We'll stop this stream. We'll get the second stream going for Brown County versus the Galesburg sophomores here very shortly. Second one is up and no good. Free throws have not been the friend of the Rockets here tonight. Cross tries to push it down, gets tipped away. Here comes Reed Freitag. Reed Freitag with the steal and the layup. 2 more points to tag on here tonight. It's a 16-point advantage now. 3 ball on the way. No good from Hartsburg-Emden. Rebound comes down to Bennett Freitag. And Noah Doolin will tap him on the head to stop the clock one more time. Well, a nice night here for Tyler Crumb's Rushville Industry Rockets as they'll pick up their first win of the season. Some balanced scoring here across the board for Rushville Industry. Bennett Freitag has 9, looking to make it north. Scott Norton has 13. Reed Freitag has 10. Carter Freitag has 5. And Reimolds has 6, as now give Bennett Freitag 10 as he gets the first free throw. A nice balanced effort here tonight for Rushville Industry. For Hartsburg-Emden, things were going right quite early as Cross tries to keep it in bounds. He'll toss one up here probably at the end of the game to see if he can give himself 23, and he does not. That wraps it up. Your final here from Game 1 at Beardstown here tonight. Rushville Industry 57, Hartsburg-Emden 40. We have reached the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. We'll wrap this one up and get you ready for game number 2 here in just a few minutes on Central Illinois Sports.
Once or twice a year, I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
Oh, yeah.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
Wrapping things up here on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show is Rushville Industries, a 57-40 winner over Hartsburg-Emden. Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m., 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday. Illini Express seeing patients ages 18 months and older with no appointments necessary. Learn more about the services offered at Illini Express by visiting IlliniHospital.org. Scott Norton finishes with 13 points to lead the Rockets here tonight. Evan Cross with 20 to lead the Hartsburg-Emden Stags. Rushville Industry will come back tomorrow night at 5 o'clock to take on the Unity Mustangs. Hartsburg-Emden will also be back here in action tomorrow night, taking on the West Central Cougars at 6:30 as they will get game number 2 of their season in. We are going to shut down this stream. We're going to get the next one fired up here in just a minute. So if you're getting ready to tune in for the Brown County versus Galesburg game, we'll end this stream. We'll get the next one fired up here in just a few minutes. So don't go anywhere. Get that bag of popcorn fired up and get your favorite drink on ice and get settled in here for more high school basketball coming up live from the Beardstown Tiger Classic here on Central Illinois Sports.